This is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the etrailer adjustable ball mount with a 6-inch drop or a 6-inch rise, and we're going to see how it interacts with our 2024 Chevy Colorado. Now, having an adjustable ball mount like this is going to help you out if you have multiple different trailers at different coupler heights that you need to pull. It's also going to give you the option of using either a 2-inch or a 2 5/16" ball, just giving us a little bit more versatility out of this ball mount. The 2-inch ball is going to give us a 7,500 pound towing capacity, while the 2 5/16" ball is going to give us a 10,000 pound towing capacity. The ball mount, or the ball itself, is going to really be kind of a black nickel finish, which I think is a really good alternative to the chrome or just matte black that you see out there. I think this just gives it quite a bit of style without being loud like a lot of chrome, like a chrome ball mount would be. The shank itself is going to be double coated. It's going to have an E-coat underneath the black powder coat, making it extremely corrosion and rust resistant. So this is a ball mount that could last you a very, very long time. Now, the Colorado that we have in today is a Trail Boss edition, which is going to have a few inches of higher lift than a lot of the other Colorado trim packages out there. So particularly on a truck like this with a little bit more lift, having this 6-inch drop can be kind of crucial. The top inside of our factory hitch on our Colorado Trail Boss is 19.5 inches. So being able to bring it all the way down to this position is going to give us a 13.5-inch coupler height because it's all the way at the bottom of our 6-inch drop. And being able to adjust it up in 1-inch increments is going to allow us to get to that 14.5, 15.5, 16.5 position really, really easily. So the way that you would either adjust the height of your ball or switch the ball from the 2-inch to the 2 5/16 or vice versa is going to be through these two pin and clips. Now we're going to go ahead and pull those. And this is going to allow us to move it up and down and just simply repin it the same way, or take it out and turn it around to our 2 5/16 ball. And then you just reinsert the pin and clip when you get it at your desired height. And you're ready to hook up to your trailer once that happens. Now, the other thing to mention too is that you are going to get a pin and clip included with this. So you're going to have pretty much everything you need out of the box in order to start towing. But if you wanted to keep this secure and protect it from anybody coming along to steal it, I might recommend you substitute this for a locking hitch pin and clip, just something that's going to just keep everything where it needs to be. At this hitch height on our Trail Boss, it's unlikely that you'd have to use this ball mount in the rise position, but in case you do, all you really need to do is remove the hitch pin and clip up here. We're just going to flip the ball mount over just like this, and we're going to reinsert our hitch pin and clip. Now, this is going to give us about a 25.5-inch coupler height on the Trail Boss, probably closer to a 23, 22.5-inch coupler height on some of the more standard models of the Colorado. And if you do have it in this position, one important note is that if you want to open your tailgate with it in the rise position, you won't be able to do it while the ball mount is all the way at its highest point. What you would have to do is lower it just 1 notch, and you will just have enough room to get it there. So we'll reinsert our pin or our clip rather. And now with it lowered down 1 notch, we will just be able to get our tailgate open with about an inch, inch and a half to spare in here. But like I said, as high as the hitch is on the Trail Boss edition, I really don't think you're going to need to use it in the rise position all that much. More often than not, you're going to have it in the drop position. And likely have it in one of these middle holes, just based on what most coupler heights are out there. Now it is important to note too that while the shank or the ball mount on this does have quite a drop to it, the bottom of our shank here actually is still a little over 11 inches off the ground here. So that should be plenty of clearance to tow safely. But all in all, I think this is an excellent option for the Colorado for anybody that has kind of multiple trailers with multiple coupler sizes and multiple coupler heights. It just gives you that versatility to be able to tow whatever you need out there. Plus, I love the black nickel finish on the ball itself. I do think that's a really stylish look, and I do like it being an alternative to a chrome, especially on a vehicle like this, the trim on this vehicle, there isn't really any chrome at all. So I think it might look a little bit strange if you had just this bright chrome ball hanging off of the back. But all in all, again, this is an excellent choice for you and your Colorado. And if you decide to go with it and you get it, you install it, you use it a few times, please share in the comments below what you think about it. We would love to share your experience with our other neighbors so they can make the best decision for themselves. Once again, this is Curt with eTrailer. Thanks for stopping by.